Okay, that's, I guess you need to wait a little bit. Right. Sorry, I fell at the first hurdle of trying to go live. CueCam. So today, I'm just going to I have got a little script together, but I thought instead of making a video, I would do a little bit of a live stream. So CueCam gives you a really sophisticated live recording workflow, but when you shoot something live, there's a lot that can go wrong. If you have a limited shooting window, either due to your celebrity presenter's schedule or because you're trying to record a video before the baby wakes up, then you might have to fix a subpar recording in post. So, yesterday, that happened to me. I released a video that I wasn't totally happy with. So today I'm going to show you how it can be improved. But first, let's have a look at the recording. Hey, so today I thought I would quickly show you my 8 Stream Deck buttons that I have on my stream. So the first thing on here is, oops, what's this like weird frame of weird frame of just my face is the first thing we see here. So that I didn't like it, and also look at this chroma key. Like, look how jank that is, because I forgot to double check it. So sometimes, if the light changes, I shoot at a different time of day to what I usually shoot. Even though I've got blinds here, they're not really blackout blinds. So the light on my blue screen can sort of shift in subtle ways. So I'm supposed to check that. The second thing you might notice is, so today I thought I would quickly show you my 8 Stream Deck buttons that I have on my Stream Deck. What is it? Stream Deck Plus or whatever it's called. So the first one is the next button. So I wasn't totally happy with the audio sync there. Do you know what? I should, yeah. So I wasn't totally happy with the audio. Hey, Neil. I wasn't totally happy with that audio sync, and also that the shoot camera quality is pretty, look how kind of blurry this is. If we sort of come back a bit, you see, it's we're getting this kind of thing happening. So I wasn't too happy with that. I'm probably not in sync right now, actually, because I haven't fixed it since. So I will fix that shortly, and I'll show you how to do that. So there's also some other reasons. So if we have a look at the script, this is the script I was working with yesterday. So I would have my shoot camera. So this should show a preview of shoot, I think. Yeah. So here's the shoot shot, right? So this is actually live now, so I can demonstrate this. And you see, we're just it looks like that when zoomed out, but then when I sort of zoom in, it's a little bit it's a bit cropped, and you start to see that there's some compression artifacts happening, because it's not, in future I will make this so that it, zooms, what I need to do is make the shoot app, take a 4K stream, and then when we zoom from CueCam, it crops that 4K stream and returns a 1080p feed to CueCam cropped in. But it's a little bit of a headache figuring that stuff out. So for now, I'm just cropping in on the 1080p feed. Maybe I could have put it up to 4K just to sort of mitigate this a bit more. And that's actually another good solution now that I think about it. But another thing is, so each of these cards, it sort of transitions to a different. So I'm not going to show. Well, if I show you back on the previous. So today I thought I would quickly show you my 8 Stream Deck buttons that I have on my Stream Deck. I was doing what is it? Stream Deck Plus. Business. So when I press it. So the first one is the next button. So that takes me to the. So I was doing this thing so that when I press the button, it would sort of transition. So you see, it's transitions when we go through like that. So the way that works in CueCam is you just okay, here's my crop for the first card, right? That's my sort of established, or we can just reset. And then to sort of show the first thing, then I just kind of pan into where I want to go here, and then that just is going to automatically transition between those two zooms. And then I was going out to the Stream Deck share. That window is behaves weirdly, because it's not the Stream Deck window isn't a proper window on macOS, so the crop looks wrong here, but it's right when we actually present it. And then I was sort of switching back to the camera, but to switch back to the camera, I was sort of wanted to come from where it was before and then transition to the next one. So what I ended up doing was like copying this. So you can click and drag with Alt press to copy it, and then like deleting that out, and then so that I was sort of in the same position as the previous one when I transitioned to the next one, right? So that it was like a bit more continuous. But it just meant like every time I sort of nudged the camera, or if I moved it, because I wanted to actually show the knobs, like I decided at the last minute I wanted to show these knobs. It's on a manual focus. And so when I decided to show those knobs, I was like, oh, my crop is too, I'm sort of not showing the knobs, so I need to like redo all of those, redo all of these cards. So I kept having to like, there's loads of these, like you see all these shoot ones. There's loads of them that, just like the blank one, which is the previous zoom, and then there's some stuff in between. So that was a whole thing. So between that, so we had like, and then just even the fact that that video had that weird first frame. So we had a first frame we needed to trim. We had, let's just come to our next card. So we needed to crop. We needed to trim. We had these different zooms. That was awkward. The camera was moving. And so I just ended up like rushing the recording in the end because it was just so much admin, and the baby was going to wake up. So I just had to get it done, especially on this, I'm trying to do this, all like quite quickly because I'm doing them every day. So so what I'm going to do is, luckily I tend to, so I'll just show you this again, sorry. Luckily when I recorded this, I had my record separate layers turned on, just kind of leave it on, which means that I had all of these different layers recorded. So I'm going to show you how to use those layers to like tidy up those mistakes that I had in that recording. But I guess before I do that, I will answer Neil's question, which I can't pin. I guess I could. Is this copyable? I should make it at least copy pastable for now. Neil is saying, do you know, I also don't know how many people are watching. Maybe I should put a little viewer count in. So I'm just streaming entirely from CueCam today. Neil asks, will there be any controls to set the stream resolution and frame rates? It's going to stream at the frame rate that your project, that CueCam is set to. The resolution and frame rates will basically be whatever is set up here. So output, you can have 4K, and the frame rate you can have, sorry, this is my debug. I get all these extra frame rates for when I'm debugging, but you'll just get 30 or 60. So it will go at those frame rates, although I have a feeling that I am not being that dynamic with the stream bandwidth. So I should probably put something in there. I sort of like, once you start wanting to, you can see it coming in at 480p. That's not right, is it? It should be coming in at, oh, that's rubbish. Clearly we have some, it should be 1080. Let me see. More than one ingestion is using the primary URL. Send one stream to the... So yeah, so one of the reasons I wanted to go live today, the current bitrate, I'm just having a look at the YouTube backend. So one of the reasons that I wanted to go live instead of, oh my God, instead of like just doing a video today was to sort of test how my streaming feature looks. But it's weird, it's saying I've been, yeah, that's weird, isn't it? It's coming in really low. So that's something I should probably look at. So thanks Neil for being here and sort of pointing that out. I don't know how to, because of the way it's set is give me the default 1080p stream. So there's no reason of all of my stream. It does say stream status poor. What? Shall I just try quitting, disconnecting and reconnecting? So bear with me a moment. I'll just come out and in and we'll